Hey guys, it's Candy, and today I'm going to tell my opinion on the list of the top 12 rarest Pokemon in Pokemon Go. Sorry. Well, when I say my opinion, I kind of mean my opinion and what some YouTubers have got, and just searching up what mainly people have. Yeah. Just start. Then my tour goes to the one and only Snorlax, and I can't really fit him in the camera view. Hey, Snorlax, now don't tell me it's just like, oh my god, I've got a Snorlax, because you probably don't. He's very rare, and if you want a Snorlax, I recommend just trying to hatch loads of 10k eggs, because he's super rare in wild. He's very rare in eggs and in wild, so you're not going to have the best shot at getting your very own Snorlax. Number 11, Venusaur. Venusaur is like the plant/dinosaur Pokemon. Well, not really that kind, he's a grass/poison Pokemon. But Venusaur is known to be super rare. Like, he's barely ever in the wild. And also, like, the only way I recommend to get a Venusaur is don't waste your time looking, because I imagine you're never going to find one in the wild. Bulbasaurs are pretty common, and you can evolve into an Ivysaur pretty quick, but getting the right amount is very hard if you want to evolve it into a Venusaur. So, yeah. I guess you can find them in eggs. Number 10, Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee, I forgot what type of Pokemon he is. Oops. Hitmonlee is super rare in the wild, and you're very lucky if you manage to catch a Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee is kind of reminds me of Eevee in a way. He's got, like, there's these evolution stages with Hitmonlee, in a way, if you know what I mean. But he's just super rare, so if you see a Hitmonlee on your nearby list, don't waste any time. Number 9, Arcanine. Yeah, that makes sense. Number 9, Arcanine. Arcanine, whatever you pronounce it. Arcanine, Oconine, apparently that's the way it's pronounced, I don't know. I just pronounce it Arcanine. Yeah. Arcanine is known to be the stage after Growlithe. The Growlithe is a pretty rare Pokemon. He almost beat Snorlax, to be honest. It was a vote between a Venusaur, a Snorlax, and a Blastoise. But we had to go to Snorlax, but then when you're looking at Arcanine, you have to find loads of Growliths, and Growliths aren't that easy to find. So, but if you find an Arcanine in the wild, I wouldn't recommend going near it, to be honest, because most of the time they just run away. So I just recommend trying to evolve a Growlithe if you find one. Yeah. Number 8, Victory Bell. Now, you might be thinking, why would you put a Victory Bell on the list? Because, like, even over a Snorlax and a Venusaur. Because Victory Bell is so rare. Like, you can never find him in the wild. And I know that Bellsprouts are pretty common, but, like, evolving it into a Weeping Bell. Weeping Bells aren't that common, and evolving it into a freaking Victory Bell, that's just going to take forever. And Victory Bells in the wild, oh, god. That's just a waste of time trying to look for a Victory Bell in the wild. That's all I've got to really say about Victory Bell. Number 7, Articuno. Please don't hate me for only putting him at number 7. Articuno in the game. Yes, it's true, Articuno is in the game by glitches. So that's why he's only number 7. Not many people have him. Like, some people are lucky enough to get Articuno. Like, the images right here aren't fake, they're real images, so that's kind of weird, because, like, some people don't, it depends, really, because apparently with Nintendo, they're accidentally glitching and giving people Articunos by accident when they don't want to, or they don't need to, but, yeah. Number 6, Charizard. Please don't hate me for putting him over Articuno. Articuno's in the game. There are more Articunos than there are Charizards. And Charizard's so rare. Yeah. Number 5, Gyarados and Alakazam. First, let's talk about Gyarados. Gyarados is very hard to get because finding him in the wild is literally impossible, in a way. Literally impossible. But basically, with Gyarados, if you need 400 Magikarp candies to evolve a Magikarp into a Gyarados, that's 100 Magikarps. And like, you want a good Magikarp, and the maximum CP for Magikarp is 293. Getting a good Gyarados is also not the best chance, but he can evolve really well into the 1000s and 2000s, so it's definitely worth it. So now let's talk about Alakazam. So you need to find an Abra, which is definitely not easy. You need to evolve that Abra into a Kadabra, and finding a Kadabra in the wild, don't even bother. And then you need to evolve that Kadabra. That's, wait a second. Nothing happened there. Moving on. Number 4, Dragonite. Wait, can I just tell you a funny story? My auntie has a Dragonite, and guess what his CP is? 10. Lol. Dragonite is super rare because you need to evolve a Dratini, which is a legendary. I think. I'm pretty sure Dratini is legendary. Then you need to evolve that Dratini into a freaking Dragonair, which takes forever, and you want a good Dragonair, and Dragonairs suck. Oops. Then you need to evolve it into a Dragonite, and all of them are legendary Pokemon. Yeah, they're very, very hard to get, but they're worth it. Their CP can be so good. This is not the best Dragonite you can get, 1150. I think the best is around 3000, 4000. Yeah, it's worth it. Number 3, Zapdos and Moltres. It's sad to think all 3 of the legendary birds are on the same level of rareness, but let's be real, Articuno isn't as nearly as rare as these two. Let's talk about Zapdos. Zapdos is the electricity bird. Now, Zapdos has been, I believe is in the game once, and no one has yet caught him yet. I completely understand. He's super rare, and yeah, let's just hope we see more of these Zapdoses around. Hopefully, like every single images, what is wrong with my talking today? If you see any images on YouTube of a Zapdos, you know they're lying, or Moltres, or an Articuno, because yeah, Articuno was kind of taken out of the game, but at the same time he is, but no one's caught him. Like, if you see any images of Zapdos, you know it's a lie, and the same with Moltres. You just can't catch a Zapdos yet. It's just impossible. Now let's talk about Moltres. Moltres is not in the game. He's slightly more rare than Zapdos, but they literally are the same either way, so yeah. It's like the same with Zapdos, to be honest. Number 2, Ditto. Ditto is not in the game. It's 3D animation by liars. Ditto has never been in the game, and he's not being in the game anytime soon. If you see any image of a Ditto, you know it's not true. He's not in the game yet, people. They're lying because they want views, and that's how they make money. It's so annoying. Was there any doubt? Number 1, Mew and Mewtwo. They're not in the game, and they haven't started to be created. What? They haven't started to be created yet. So, like, every image you see, you know it's a lie, because, like, they're not even in the game at this point. It's just lies that people make, and it's really annoying. Like, the way to catch a Mewtwo is probably when, like, the problem is, like, if they do release a Mewtwo and a Mew, like, people go crazy with there's, like, one Pidgey around, and bringing out 2 freaking legendaries like Mewtwo and Mew. Who knows what will happen? Who knows? So that's my opinion, and also what I think people have, and just what they have in the game files on the top 12 rarest Pokemon in Pokemon Go. If you enjoyed, make sure you subscribe and comment much today, and also like, comment, share, and favorite the video. Bye guys!